Starting from this lesson, we'll combine everything we've learnt and create a few projects. The first project is called Modal. Basically, it's a half-transparent cover. In the center, there will usually be a login form or message board. Clicking the rest of the cover will disappear. First, we create a paragraph and use it to control the appearance of the modal. Next, we create a div and use that as the modal. We give it a class, cover. Then we set its CSS. Because the cover will be flying on top of everything else, we set its position to absolute. We also need to give it a z-index value. We then set its location to top 0 and left 0. This will take the cover to the right location. Next, we set its width to 100% and height to 100%. At the end, we set its background color and opacity. We can now see we've got a half-transparent cover. Then we hide the cover. Next, we create another div and use it as the login area. Inside the login div, we first create a set of UL tags. Inside that, we put the form tags. For each input tag, we wrap it with a set of li tags. In total, we need 3 input tags. We then define the CSS settings for the login area div. First, we set its size. The login area div is floated on top of all page elements as well. In fact, it's flying higher than the cover div. Therefore, we set its position to absolute and give it a bigger z-index value. Then we move it to the center of the browser window. The two-step routine operation. First, top 50% and left 50%. This moves the top left corner of the div to the center of the browser window. Next, we use margin top and margin left to make the final adjustment. Then we set a border and background color to make the login area visible. We can see we've got what we want. We now hide the login area div as well. Next, the jQuery codes. First, we create the switch. We select the p tag and call the click method. Inside the anonymous function, we select the cover div and display it using the show method. Next, we select the login area and display it as well. We can switch the show method into fade in for better visual effects. Next, we create the shutdown program. We want the cover and the login area to disappear when we click anywhere but the login area. That solution's simple. We select the cover div and assign the click method to it. Inside the anonymous function, we hide the cover div and the login area. and we can now see we've got what we want.